Hello everyone, my name is Sencododragon and welcome back to Spooky House of Jump Scares? Last episode, we found out some information about some shit. And, the house is more fucked up than I thought. Like, the house is fucked up, Spooky's fucked up, and these specimens are really fucked up. So, all in all, it's fucked up. Really, completely, utterly, truly fucked you up. So, let's make our way to room 400. Wonder what else we're gonna fucking find. The layout is getting a little different. We're finally getting new rooms. Gonna be a little bit harder to run away from shit, cause they're cunts. Yeah, we know where. Well, actually, no, we don't. Oh, it's Cry! Cool! One day a strange merchant came to town. He sold handmade puppets and trinkets. And also all the children loved his store and his gifts. But the town couldn't support his stores because the other shops were failing. The other shopkeepers became jealous. So one night, some of the townspeople took all of his puppets and threw them in the river. That's just a cunt thing to do. But afterwards he came running to the river crying and wailing that his children were being drowned. He dove into the river trying to save his possessions. The townspeople, bitter and still angry, watched him frantically thrash and dive into the river until he never came back to the surface of the water. Okay, we're good. Although not what they wanted, the shopkeepers were satisfied. Years later, the children of the town began to go missing, and as more and more children disappeared, people began to find more and more puppets in the forest and around the river. These puppets seemed almost to look like the missing children sometimes. Oh, we're up to the fucking Wind Waker dude. Wind Waker dude. Hello, Mr. Skaldor. Fuck it. Wind Waker reference. No, sorry, not Wind Waker, fucking Majora's Mask. Yeah. Man, Matt's gonna be like, you dumbass Blake, but I'm gonna be like, nah man, fucking, I didn't know shit. I didn't even finish Majora's Mask. The only Legend of Zelda games I finished, the first one being Twilight Princess, that's like my favourite one. Oh! Forgot, run. Yeah, but my favourite was being Twilight Princess, because I first started playing Ocarina of Time. The first one I ever played was Ocarina of Time. Now, the first time I ever played it was at a friend's house. Well, he kind of was a friend. He turned out to be a douche. But he's like, I want you to play this game. I'm like, yeah, sure, cool, I want to play it. I've always thought it looked awesome. Like, never heard anything bad about it. So, before he gives me the controller, he's like, oh no, I just need to do the Deku Tree because it's really hard and you won't be able to beat it. So I sat there, just watching him play through the Deku Tree, and he beats it. And then he gives me the controller and I start running around Hyrule Field thinking, oh well, okay, well, whatever. But then eventually, I play it for myself. I get to the first. I get to the Forest Temple. As Adult Link, and when I'm playing it, I got stuck because I couldn't find the bow because I didn't exactly know how Legend of Zelda's worked. I didn't know that you had to find the one specific item in the dungeon to get through the dungeon mechanic sort of thing. So I got stuck in the dungeon, and eventually, and I just stopped playing it. Then eventually I started playing it again. I ended up finding the bow, and yeah, I got through the dungeon, and it was awesome. Then I get to the Water Temple. Now, I know that the Water Temples in Legend of Zelda are notorious for being hard, and I did get stuck. I got stuck.
Hello? Yes. Hello? Hi. Yes, hi. Hello.
Five Nights at Freddy's reference? But anyway, where was I? Yeah, Water Temple. I got stuck on the Water Temple, right? Now, it wasn't as bad as I thought, because all I had to do was raise the people who have finished the game. All I had to do was raise the water level to the top. There's a big ass tube in the middle of the map. All I freaking had to do, right, was, yeah, raise the water level to the top. Then there's a block in that tube that rises. And yeah, all I'd do was swim underneath that block because it revealed an opening, and then I finished the dungeon. But I didn't figure that out until I finished Twilight Princess. Because I walked through Twilight Princess. It was... I don't know if people consider that one to be one of the easiest Legend of Zeldas, but for some reason, all the puzzles I could just figure out. Like, I didn't actually get stuck. Actually, no, because my mate, who's fucking adores Legend of Zelda, Matthew, I'm pretty sure he got stuck in a couple of the, Twilight Princess. Like, he got stuck in Twilight Princess. But I outright destroyed that game. So... yeah, then once I beat Twilight Princess, I went back to Ocarina of Time, and I didn't get stuck on Ocarina. Like, I wouldn't say I destroyed it, but I finished it, no problem. So... yeah, sweet. Okay, no notes. No notes for a while, actually, what the hell? And yeah, I've probably got, I got up to the Zora Mask and Majora's Mask, and Matt and I were going to LP that, but I just could not talk. I just couldn't come up with conversation. Like, even for Donkey Kong, we were playing Donkey Kong Country. I actually really wanted to play Donkey Kong Country and Majora's Mask, but Matt was playing both of them. I just couldn't come up with any dialogue, and it sucked. It really sucked, because, you know, I wanted to LP and finish those games, and... but nope. I don't know, maybe doing this, my commentary will get a lot better. I'll get better as just like as an entertainer in general. It'll be awesome, and hopefully one day we can actually finish those damn Let's Plays, like start them again and just do them, and it'll be awesome. Because I never finished Donkey Kong. I mean, I think I've played like the first 1 or 2 levels of Donkey Kong Country, but no, I haven't finished it. Majora's Mask, I only got up to the Water Temple. Is this the same stuff? Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. Because if you guys were wondering, Matthew was raised with Nintendo, I was raised with Sony. And I know that everyone likes to be like, Sony's the best or Nintendo's the best. Like, I've seen pictures of people put like Final Fantasy VII and Crash Bandicoot and, you know, Abe's Odyssey. And they're just like, if you think this childhood was awesome, and they showed like Nintendo 64, so you guys got nothing because this was where the childhood was at. no. Gaming in general is where our childhoods were at. Like, I mean, I'm a fan of Nintendo, but I'm always Sony. I would always rather buy I'd rather get a PS4 than a Wii U, because, you know, I'm Sony. But I will eventually get the Wii U console for, like, Nintendo exclusive games, because there are a few out there that I really want. Like, the new upcoming Xenoblade. Fuck, I love Xenoblade. Xenoblade Chronicles is one of my favorite RPGs ever created. It was amazing. If you haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles, or if you only just found out about Xenoblade Chronicles because of Smash Bros. Wii U, and you're wondering to yourself how the fucking Shulk take on Marth and Link, like, as easily as he did, play Xenoblade Chronicles. He doesn't start off as the greatest warrior, but he becomes a great fighter. He just, you know, he learns as the journey goes on. It's a great game, amazing story, like, lovable characters. Just play Xenoblade Chronicles. You have to, you owe it to yourself. Even if you don't like RPGs, this game will get you into RPGs. But I don't want to push it too much on you, because I don't want, like, the whole Game of Thrones thing where I'm, like, shoving it down your throat and you just don't give a fuck anymore. But if you guys ever want to play an RPG, and you have a Wii U or a new 3DS, and you see Xenoblade Chronicles, probably on 3DS, I do recommend it. Play it, buy it, or borrow it from at least borrow it from a friend. I'm talking, piss off. And just sit down, take your time with it, enjoy it. Oh, well, we're already here. I just realized I never had a mentor figure. Trial or leaving home scene. That means this story isn't following the archetypes to make me a traditional hero, which means I can be killed off. Well, it was nice for a little while, at least. Yeah, it's a bit cliche, but it does have a point. But anyway, I will continue this conversation in the next episode. So, guys, as always, you stay awesome, and I'll catch you in the next episode.